Hey, keep it going for Chris and all the comics that you've seen this evening. It's so nice of you to come and see us all, because I don't know if he told you, but we are all every comic that you've seen is a part of the same Russian nesting doll. So we got to get back to inside of each other later. It's good to. He did call me handsome like 4 times, and if you don't, I mean, that cost me a pretty penny. So I will be sending out a hat for donations to recoup the $100 I gave him to lie to you fine people. Come on in. Nirvana shirt, love that. What is that, some sort of a band? Are they still touring? What happened? You guys, I've been watching from the back. You guys are a fantastic crowd.
Thanks.
Not like last night's crowd. Last night's crowd, I told to fuck off. Yeah, but you guys are good. I can tell you. Is this your guys' first time being in audience together? So this exact permutation of people doesn't just go around to comedy shows? Because you should. You're good at it. And if it's your first time, I'm like, maybe it's beginner's luck, but you have the energy of a crowd that's been hitting the open mics every day throughout the week, and then taking your A game to the weekend show. I'm telling you, we should start a group chat right now. We should do this. We should do this all the time. Man down. Okay, we're good. We're good. Enough of the distractions. If there's too much distractions, I will play that piano over there. And I do not know how to play piano. And also that it's clearly not tuned. You're gonna hear a really rough version of Piano Man. Wait, no, that's a harmonica song. Do we have a harmonica back there? Preferably one that's dented and rusted. Okay, anyway. The neighbors. Hey, keep it down. We're trying to have fun down here. It's nice. It's cool that this is like an old church. This is an old church. It's an old church. And now it's a beautiful coffee shop where they've defied the Lord by staffing it with the nicest lesbians you've ever met. No, I don't know. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is a good crowd. I'm telling you, if you stick with it, you guys could be being entertained at like Madison Square Garden by the end of the year. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. What are they, skateboarding up there? We gotta be louder than that. Alright, if you guys like a joke tonight, I don't want you to, I mean, you can laugh. I'm not gonna be mad at you for laughing. But if you really like a joke, get on your chair and just go boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay. That was not the instructions. If you agree to the instructions, also hit the roof really high. No, this will probably fall down. Asbestos up there, probably. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Brett. I use he, him pronouns. I use they, them pronouns, and I use she, her pronouns. It just depends on who I'm talking about. Yeah, that was a joke about the English language, folks. I know a lot of you, like half of you, were like, uh-oh, white guy, not too young anymore, talking about pronouns on stage. Fuck. This is gonna suck. And then statistically, the other half, you were like, yeah, you fucking give them the business. And it's like, relax. Relax. I don't even use pronouns. Like, what was that first word? Sure. I don't use adjectives. I forget whether that, whatever, doesn't matter. The first trans person that I ever met in my life was the first day of college, and they used, when they were taking roll call, they used their dead name, and they just go, hey, my name is this, male pronouns please, and I was like, fuck, do we have to know what that is? It was first day of college. I'm like, I'm not, oh shit. I couldn't Google because my phone was stupid it was a long time ago. This was a long time ago. Anyway, look, the point is, I don't understand the people that just cannot wrap their mind around the they, them pronouns. Like what, because in my mind it's like, all right, well, you're a Christian. You got the thy, thous down pretty good. It can't be that much different. I'm no linguist, but it's right there. It's almost the same word, actually. I also like, and again, I should mention, this is a guy that I made up in my head, but I'm about to roast his ass, so just strap in. The guy's like, I don't get it. I don't get the they them thing. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. And then gets all bent out of shape when you call Steely Dan him. They're like, no, it's not a guy. It's multiple guys. It's two guys mostly. And then I could go on for hours about that, but I'm not going to do it because you fine folks are here to hear jokes and not facts about a cool band from the 70s. Unless... No, that's cool. What else is going on? Oh, I'll tell you a little bit about where my upbringing. This is we'll get to know each other. I grew up down the street from a church called Calvary Missionary Church, and I went by it a couple weeks ago, and everything has changed about where I grew up. It's now called Calvary Doggy Style Church. Yeah, and I think that says a lot about society and the way that we've degraded. No, I'm serious. I'm not serious. No, I'm serious. No, I'm not serious. Look, it is just the level of depravity that our culture has declined into. I could pull out my phone, regular phone. I can touch the screen, 8 times, and I can be looking at boobs. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at this. Huh? It's unbelievable. Can you see that in the back? It's disgusting what I've typed into my phone there. I don't believe it. I do believe it. Wait, is someone's not doing that? Did you guys hear that? I heard it. I'm like, I've heard a lot of reactions to my jokes, usually silence, but that's all right, that's cool. By the way, did you hear that? Someone's alarm is going off upstairs, I think. All right, look, let's get back on track. All right, enough horseplay. This is a serious comedy show. By the way, give it up for whoever's doing the sound. This microphone sounds perfect, doesn't it? Yeah, oh my God. The compression level is at the right dB. It's probably like 1-to-4 ratio. Are there any sound engineers in the audience?
He's upstairs.
He's upstairs? All right, well, just tell him I told this series of things. He rolled off the low ends at just the perfect amount and boosted the highs not too much. Look, all right. This is for the special taping. I'm taping this, but all right, get back on track. All right, I was this new bit. I was fucking this chick the other night. No, come on, I'm serious. It adds so much to a joke when there's someone going, oh, not this one again. Anyway. No, I'm serious. I was fucking this chick the other night. And I should mention it was my wife. It was my wife who I love. And to be honest, it wasn't the other day. It was 6 months ago. But to be real, we weren't even fucking. We were just watching TV. Actually, we weren't even watching TV yet. We were just scrolling through Amazon Prime to see what we could be watching. It was hot. Came across what did we come up? Oh, I came across there was a college football game. Have you guys heard about this fucking shit? Yeah, college football. Have you heard about this? Have you seen it in the news? Perhaps. Okay. I'll tell you, one of the teams that was playing in this college football. Well, first of all, I hate college football. I hate it. I watch it. I'm like, these boys should be studying. This is not why you go to school, to play grab ass with your buddies. Crack open a book is what I say. But anyway, I digress. One of the teams that was playing was the United States Army. Did you know that the United States Army had a college football team? I had no idea. So I had, it's true. Right? It's true? Oh wait, you said it was, whatever. Somebody said it was true over here.
It's true.
It's true! Can we all get out our phones? And anyway, look, the point is, there's no point. one of the teams was the United States Army, so I clicked on it with my remote to see what was going on, and they were getting their asses kicked. And I was like, how? You're the Army. You go to war. I turned to this chick I was sliding it to at the time. Again, it was my wife who I loved. I said, golly, is what I said. I said, if we ever have to go into like World War III, we should probably just send Notre Dame. She laughed and laughed and laughed. Isn't that something? Isn't that something?
Yeah.
United States Army losing a football game does not bode well for the American imperial outreach situation. Well, never mind. All right. I have been getting into sports lately. I have been watching. I mean, I've been getting into the good ones. I'm not going to watch fucking NASCAR. I don't know what I'm going to sit around and watch traffic. Fuck you. What am I, a cop? I could never be a NASCAR driver. I'd just be like, fucking move! Let me merge! We live in a society. Oh my God. I've never wanted to kill a person more than when they won't let me merge when I'm exiting a fucking freeway, but that's fine. I'm not going to do it. I don't have that in me. By in me, I mean the money to buy a gun or whatever. Anyway. No, but yeah, I've been getting into sports. I think a big reason why I'm getting into sports these days is because every other section of the newspaper sucks right now. Yeah, it does. You go to the fucking economy section and you're like, oh, Trump got rid of all the money. Uh-oh. Where did it go? I don't know. What happens if he gets rid of all of it? What do we do? Do we have to move back in with England? Do we have to, tail between our legs up to Buckingham Palace? Like, can we crash? We've made some bad financial decisions. Fucking arts and culture section of the newspaper. That's what I do. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing arts and or culture. Roughly. And every fucking famous comedian is just a jock now. They'll call you gay and flick your ear and then all... Meanwhile, the guys that play sports, they're like, they do TikTok dances and they cry and they love their brothers and they hug each other and they're like, this means everything to me. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. The crossword's still pretty good. I like the crossword. Everything else is fucking bad. Thought I had more to say on that, and I do, but I'm just wondering. No, because there's a lot of disturbing shit that I read in the newspaper. I'm lying. I don't read the newspaper. I typically go to newspaper.com for my news. It's a quicker way to get your news and information. I was reading the other day. Did you know that there's a global helium shortage? It's crazy. For some reason, we are running out of helium. If I was the CEO of science, or however that works, Monday morning I would march down to the helium department, kick the door, and I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Where's all the helium? You have one job, and that's to keep track of the helium. And these fucking scientists with their white coats and clipboards, and they're actually, I don't know why I did quotations around the clipboards. They are probably actually clipboards. I'd just be sitting around and be like, I don't know. What the? I'd be like, No, but there's a lot of shit there's inflation's out of control, which I'm pretty sure has something to do with the helium thing. Who didn't see that one coming? Trying to get more physical on stage. No, anyway, look. Yeah. What else was I reading? Oh, I was reading in the news. No, it wasn't in the news. I just made that up, didn't I? Did somebody say we're still here? Well, no one was moving. I couldn't see anybody. I was trying to remember how to play Hot Cross Buns. It's probably my favorite song of all time. Do you like that song, Hot Cross Buns? You know what my favorite song is? And this is I'm going to talk more about sports because that's what I wrote jokes about. I've been getting into baseball. Do you like baseball? You don't? Then take off the fucking baseball hat, poser. What is this? I go up to people in hats going like, hey, can we talk about baseball? They're like, no, I'm just wearing this hat. I'm like, you don't see me wearing tennis shoes? Okay. Yeah, all right, never mind. And then I go, never mind. I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah, anyway. And I've been watching it and I've been asking people because I got to figure out like when it gets good. And a lot of people said, it's tied, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded. I'm like, yeah, okay, I get that. But when does the rest of it get good? Oh, they're like after 2 beers. I'm like, great, perfect. They play a lot of 1 a.m. game or 1 a.m. It's a.m. to me. As a comedian, 1 p.m. is pretty much like 1 a.m. And I work from home, so what am I going to do? What is my boss going to do? Drive to my house and see that I've had 4 beers during the afternoon? He's not going to do that. Want to know why? Because I am my own boss. I wish that was true so badly. It felt so good to say. If you're your own boss, I'm like, my boss just fucking jacked me off at lunch. What the fuck? I didn't mean to get dirty. I'm sorry. And I do like baseball. I'm getting into it. I like it. I like identify with those players with how often I find myself at the bottom of the 5th. Alcoholism is ruining my family and my relationship, but no, whatever. Come on. They got a cool theme song, baseball. The "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" song. You guys know that one? It's a lot like Hot Cross Buns. In that I can play it probably. Come on. All right, let's see it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nope. It's a weird song because it's written by what I can only assume is the most entitled prick on the planet. Take me out to the baseball game. Take me there. Is there gonna be like crowded? Oh yeah, parking's gonna be a nightmare. The crowd. I want to go to the crowd mostly is what I want to do. And once we get inside, you're buying me snacks. And I not just one snack. I want multiple snacks. I want peanuts and the Cracker Jack. And I don't even care if we come back. That's how little this shit actually fucking means to me. But we're here, so we're gonna root. It's like, great, cool. Who are we rooting for? And they're just like the home team. You don't know the name of the fucking team that you demanded that I pay for you to go see with all these people around and buy you snacks at? Wait, did I get that right? Did I miss it? Hold on, let me think. I have to do this every time I do this bit. Oh yeah. And if they don't win, shame on them. Fuck you. Learn the team name. Then you can demand stuff from them. You don't know shit about baseball, is what I'm collecting, and they're just like, no, I know stuff about baseball. Here's some rules I can rattle off the top of my head. The old 1, 2, 3 strike policy. It's like, oh yeah, name 3 bases. Anyway. The best is when they go at the old ball game. It's like, man, you're writing lyrics right now. You could have, syllabically, you could have gone with, yes, having to do with syllables. Songwriters like me who know how to play the piano, but is putting on an act before.
I love syllabic.
Syllabic, it's a good word. Syllabic. We all learned. Are you in show business? You are? Okay, cool. Fuck. Are you in show business?
Me?
No, you. Oh, okay. That doesn't mean, hey, you know, if you're in show business. Never mind. The old bit is, are you in show business? No, then get your feet off the stage. No, but you're fine. But you're fine. I just wanted to do that, and I didn't work out. It could have been magical. This whole place would have been pounding the ceiling so hard after that. Anyway, I was talking about that piece of shit Albert von Tilzer, who wrote "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Fuck him. A lot of comics on stage aren't brave enough to go after a national treasure like that, but not old Mercer. Anyway. I saw a bumper sticker because I like to pay attention. The bumper sticker said the following: the Second Amendment protects all the other amendments. Powerful. Not really, actually. Because if you think about some of the other amendments and how a gun would help with that situation, it's pretty fucking funny. Like, how would a gun help you to secure your right to a speedy trial? First of all, you can't even get guns into the courtroom. They have metal detectors. And then what are you going to do? Just like, juror number 6, hurry the fuck up. You know, I don't know. What are you going to do? How would a gun, like, obviously sometimes you need a gun to, like, get a troop out of your wife's bed again. And it's like, we don't have to quarter your asses anymore. Now, you get, anyway. That's a pretty good gun sound, right? I'm a regular Foley artist up here, just as long as it's gun stuff. Pew, 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 pew. Not sure a gun would help you with your 18th Amendment, right? Oh, we don't know what the 18th Amendment is? You don't? I'll tell you what it is. It's an important amendment. It's the one that says you're not allowed to buy or sell alcohol in the United States. It's the prohibition one. Isn't that funny? Okay, it's not that funny. This part's funny. This is a great way to end the set. This part's really funny. Only laughs from the comedians back there. It's what we call inside baseball, and I know I just talked about baseball, but baseball. Fuck, stay on fucking point. I'm so hate myself. This is all just because I just got over the woke mind virus. I'm sorry. The woke mind virus. I just had it. I tested positive for it. Didn't know I could still get it. Anyway, look. The 18th Amendment is the one that said, yeah, obviously, and you know what? Here's something that pisses me off. I hate it when people say they don't drink alcohol. It's like, that's your fucking amendment, right? People fought and died. I don't know if they fought. I don't know if they died, but I definitely saw some black and white photos of people with picket signs that said, "Hey, enough of this prohibition crap," you know. But here's what happened. 18th Amendment went down, no more drinking. And then the following couple of amendments tell a very funny story. 18th Amendment. No drinking. 19th Amendment. Now that we're all sobered up, all right, women can vote. All right. 20th Amendment. What happens if we kill the president? What if we go to his office and he dies in the fucking office? What happens then, huh? 21st Amendment. Jesus Christ, you guys have a drink. Oh my God. Relax. Anyway. Okay. That went fine. Went fine. Just gonna look at some porn over here. What's that? Oh, playing with boobs. Boobs, that's kind of triggering to me. My mother, recently came down. She was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it sucked, but she's fine now. She went through chemo, double mastectomy. She's in the clear. So now the worst part, yeah, fucking hell yeah. So now that it's all said and done and it's in the rear view mirror, now the worst part about it is just like I spent about 2 months, 3 months, 4 months thinking about my mom's tits. Too much. I haven't thought about my mom's tits that much since I was 0. When I was 0, I was like, it's a pretty good restaurant. Best part, there's an identical restaurant right next door. When I was 0, I had my own little American Lafayette Coney Island situation going down. Where you have your preference, but it's all the same. And to see him fucking get shut down like that, it's like, I haven't been there in decades, but still, end of an era. End of an era. I should probably stop telling people that my mom was getting top surgery. That doesn't... Anyway. I should probably get started with my set, huh? No, anyway. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Just one more joke about baseball. This is why I can have sex for so long, because I'm always coming up with baseball bits. I've never said that on stage before, and I never will again. I was doing some research on baseball because, again, I was getting to the bottom of it. Did you know that there used to be a team called the Cleveland Indians? What was the woohoo for? Was it a recognition, or was it Look, they had to change their name and their logo. Any guesses as to why? I'll give you a hint.
Racism.
It's right. Yeah, it's racism. Not all though. It's not always. It's not full racism. There's a part that I truly believe they had to change their name because they play in a place called Progressive Field. And that just doesn't make any fucking sense. You see progressive, and then you see the racist caricature, and you go, it doesn't match. If they, because the Kansas City Chiefs, they play in a place called Arrowhead Stadium. You walk in, you go, it's not great, but it does go together. It doesn't match. It doesn't match. See, now if the Cleveland Indians wanted to keep their name, they should probably just play in like the anti-woke, Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro based ball field. But progressive and the racist shit doesn't fucking work. That's hey, folks, that's like private jet night at Climate Pledge Arena. Folks, that's like if the Utah Jazz played at the Hard Rock Arena. Are these doing anything for you? Hey, that's like Bubble Yum night at Wrigley Field. It just makes no fucking sense. Red Wings got it right. They play at the fucking Little Caesars Arena. And folks, what goes better together than pizza and wings, folks? I'm sorry for that one. I take it back. Strike that from the record. You know what? You guys have been a fantastic audience. I've been Brett. Bye.